Hi there, my name's Kelly and I'm the Visitor Experiences host, and I coordinate the animal experiences that we do between public and our animals here. I also help coordinate the students for their week where they come along and they get involved at being a zookeeper and give them a bit of hands-on experience. I prefer animals to humans, and I've always known that I was meant to work with animals. I seem to understand them, I seem to be able to understand them more. It's simple things like animal behaviours. Not everyone can read what animals are maybe thinking or feeling, or the way they're reacting to a situation, and I feel like I've always had quite a knack for that. So I've worked with animals for over 25 years. I started in the veterinary industry and I was training to be a nurse. I've also worked in quarantine facilities, bringing animals in and out of the country. But after a short stint of travelling, I decided to follow the dream that was to become a zookeeper. And I've been at Colchester Zoo now for 18 years. And I came in as a trainee and I was doing qualifications myself on the side, and eventually I worked my way up through being a qualified keeper, senior keeper, deputy on the section, to running my own team on the tiger section here at Colchester. After quite a few years, I did take a sidestep to the animal experiences, and I've been doing that now for nearly 7 years. Luckily I get to meet different people on a daily basis when I take people around on the tours around the zoo, and I always love sharing my knowledge and my passion of the animals I've worked with for so many years. But you know, just seeing the enjoyment, I never forget that, you know, first feeling of feeding a giraffe for the first time, or meeting a penguin, or being close to a tiger. So to see that enjoyment in people's faces, that's a really good part of my job. I think the education side of things does open up quite a few interesting aspects of zookeeping that maybe people don't realise. Also, you know, some people do tend to think that you get to cuddle animals all day, and they maybe only see the glamorous side of the job. But it is a very physical and demanding job, and it is a life passion. So I think studying first and getting the background, and then getting into the physical aspects of the job, it's a nice stepping stone. I definitely think this is important because there's only so much you can learn on a course, but when you physically come in and you see the aspects, you know, and you're in that environment, yeah, totally think that doing a bit of the actual physical work aids the learning and definitely opens everyone's eyes. And that's what I like about the course that we do, because obviously we do an intense week with the students that give them every aspect, from the husbandry to the enrichment to animal training, and everything in between. So I definitely think that it shouldn't always be just theory based. Getting a bit hands-on is definitely essential. Some of the students have probably gone away thinking or rethinking their future choices and whether zookeeping's for them. But I'd have to say the majority of the students that I've seen so far, it's just helped their commitment and the choices they've made, and they know that they're going in the right direction. Or it's always got to be poo related. Getting hands-on, getting dirty, that's what zookeeping's about. And obviously that cheeky little bit on the side where you get to maybe see an animal a little bit closer or feed an animal. So I think that's what the students enjoy most. Physical strength is always important. So if you've if you're involved in anything like running or football or something that keeps you, extra fit, that's always handy. And common sense, you've really got to be able to think for yourself, because you haven't always got someone with you that's, directing you what you need to do. You need to be able to go into an environment and think, right, I'm in a primate enclosure, I need to clean this, change the bedding, I need to make sure they've got fresh water. Sometimes you need to be able to think on your feet and adjust to a new situation each day. So yeah, I'd say that they're probably my tips.